This video is specially dedicated to the calling out.
Some of you wedding vendors are calling prices like it's water. What do you mean? Oh, it's just 6 million. It's just 6 million. Then give it to me if it's just 6 million.
I will call you out. I will drag you. I will this. My dear brothers and sisters in the Lord, before you jump into the calling out gang, I think it's only advisable that you have enough evidence, all right, to back up it. Don't be too quick. Why am I making this video? There's this rascality that has been brought to my notice. Hello? I will explain to you. Calm down. If you have not done wedding before, most brides tend to be very scatterbrained. Okay? During the heat of the whole preparation and all that. So yes, they're going to say a lot. They're going to say, but even at that, okay, there are some things that I will not, because of sentiments or bias, go straight to the point and say, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be as logical as possible. Yes, you're a bride. Yes, you're a scatterbrain and you're very busy doing your wedding preparations and blah, blah, blah. That one day. But for you not to get your facts right and you come out and do things, okay, Debbie Oscar, right? She just did her wedding. And before I proceed, I'd like to say that I have been following this woman from since the time of what was that video that she did? I think it was during the lockdown. And she was like, I did not know. Now you people are wasting food here. After I watched that video, I fell in love with Debbie, literally. I've been following her since then. So I'm a big fan. I love Debbie for life, you understand? So this whole thing starts, and from the very beginning she was just telling us, I remember when she did the video of chairs, she was like, 6 million for chairs. You people will stand at my wedding. You're going to stand at my wedding. Yes, there's no chair. We'll sit down on the ground. So she's drama. I've been following the whole story, and I really sympathized with her when she was complaining, because yes, you know that sometimes these events planners and what, it can be outrageous. Their price lists can be very ridiculous sometimes. Okay, so everybody was just like sympathizing with Debbie. I'm like, okay, why don't you try this vendor, that and whatnot. That video, the last one she made right before she eventually did her wedding, we saw a lot of comments and people recommending certain planners, event planners for her. Now, we didn't hear anything from the person who was her supposed, like, the former event planner, Shamal, right? We didn't hear anything from her own end. But it came to my notice that after her wedding, we thought, everything don't calm down now. Shebi matter don't close, right? But then there's this information that she went on a live again. I didn't see the live, but it was posted. Shamal had to make her own live, and I watched Shamal's live, and I saw the evidences she brought, the screenshots of everything. If you go to the page is really on fire. Their page is on fire. Everybody's just like, okay, what's going on? Everybody's making evidence, and it's all I could see from the whole thing was this was a matter of gross miscommunication. Okay, now I won't lie. If it's my wedding, I've already told my mother, Mommy, you are the one that is going to handle. You see my wedding? Nobody should disturb me. What I'm going to do is to wear for people, wear wedding gown for you people. Nobody should disturb me. Why am I saying this? If I'm the bride, right? If I'm doing wedding, if I'm the one who's getting married, and my event planner, I'm literally trusting my event planner with everything. I don't show you my budget, but this is what I want. All right, this is what I can afford. I'm trusting you now to make the best decision for me. Do you get? So I'm not even thinking of asking you for, okay, what's this vendor's price list? Let me see. I'm not going to do that. Do what is. I will tell you. Just the same way Debbie was like, oh, I'm easy to please. Tell me, throw in whatever you want. That is the same thing I would do if I were wearing her shoes. Because at that point, I have other things I'm thinking about as well. All right. I'm probably, going for testing for my gowns. I'm probably doing this. I'm probably doing that. I have other things too. All right. That my mind would be on when during the whole wedding process. So yes, I'm most likely to say, oh, do whatever. You are the event planner, do whatever. I'm most likely to do that. Now, our Auntie Debbie started saying that, this money don't rise small. You understand? This money don't decline. Why? So I think she goes behind, or I don't know if it's behind or in front. I don't know how she went, but what I know is that she started getting the contacts of these vendors and asking them for their price list or something like that. Like she wants to know their rates, or is it rate card, something like that. Now they show her and she gets to discover that, oh, there's even a lesser rate. So why did she pick the higher rate? Okay. Now Shamal mentioned cases of where Debbie will call her and tell her, oh, I got somebody who was going to do it for me for 2 million. Why is your own more expensive and all that? So I feel it's at that point that Shamal should have like explained to her, oh, CCC, why? Because Shamal is a professional. She didn't start doing events planning today. She has made a statement in her game, like she is good. She has had series of clients who do not have anything to complain about when it comes to her. She has been faithful when it comes to her job. I mean, if you go through, she's big. She's not a small person. So I feel like it's at that point that she should have like opened up to like just show her these rate cards of the vendors you get and explain to them that, oh, I chose this one because I like this. I'm a perfectionist. I want this thing to be perfect. I want to give you the best, and that is why I'm going for the best. See. If you want your wedding to come out like this, if you want your wedding to come out like that, see. Okay, the rate card of the videographer, right? I think there's one of 700, there's one of 600K, like that, and or 900. They're just different rates. All right, and each rates have they have the package, the way the package is arranged, and some come with the drone services, some do not have the drone services, some have this, some don't have that. I don't know if you understand. So the one Shamal definitely picked out the best from what she does. I think what they do is they pick out the best and then they try to negotiate that best one, you understand, in a way that is going to favor everybody, including the bride and people getting married, including she herself as the event planner, so that she can make her clients happy. I think that's what they do. All right. So she picks out the best. But now the thing is, the bride does not understand that you are picking out best. Okay. So that is why you have to like break things down. After watching that drama, I just knew that the information like was not passed across properly. The bride wasn't exactly listening. She wasn't exactly paying attention until she started saying that, oh, this money is starting to climb, but what's happening? Then she now started asking questions. And I feel also, I mean, from what I have seen or what I saw, that the event planner was not exactly, she wasn't giving her the details of why I am picking this. Or she was just like, oh, this is the price, but it has not been negotiated yet. Oh, this is the price, but it has not been negotiated yet. Now, I felt like she could have told her that, oh, this is what they have. Do you understand? But see the one I picked because of this is the standard you want. You want something beautiful. You want something classy. I want to give you something classy, and something classy is not cheap. This is the price of this thing that is the most classiest. Like, this is the highest here. But I can negotiate with this person and we'll try to bring down the price so that it can be convenient for everybody. I feel like she could have done that and there wouldn't be any problem at all. But no, they decided they're going to do this like women. And you know, women, fangs out, claws out, time to scratch. Don't mind me. Anyways, so that is the first thing I want to like draw attention to. The miscommunication is so bad because it can make you do a lot of things you're not supposed to, right? Because I mean, Mommy Debbie now came out and was like saying, oh, this woman is trying to scam me, she's a thief, this, that, Nigerian wedding planners, like emotions were high. Okay, it's only normal. Do you get? Her emotions were high. She wasn't like really paying attention. What she knows is that, oh, they're calling me and I made inquiries and this person is saying that this thing can be done with 3 million. This thing can be done with 2 million. Oh, why is she calling 6 million for me now? She needed to be cleared at that point. Do you understand? And I felt like the job was not being done. The clarification job was not just being done. So, but at the same time, in as much as Mama Shamal did not communicate well, I am not going to be biased and sentimental because I love Debbie and say that, oh, the calling out, I felt like he was too quick. All right. Because if we think about it, this is a lady that already has a name. She's big in the industry, right? She's big in the wedding industry. She's never had problems with her clients so far from what I know. And this was also somebody that planned your sister's wedding. Your sister didn't have any complaints. Where we say when you now wanted to do your own wedding, you're like, sis, I want your wedding planner. You get? That means you liked your sister's wedding. You're like, I want your wedding planner. And she got you connected with Shamal. And if something happened, I feel like you guys could have really worked this out without having to come, online and make people do what's happening, making people snoop into your business. I felt like it could have been, kept totally off camera. It could have. All right? Because I don't see any reason why she did not steal from your sister. Why is it not you that she wants to not steal from? Are you not telling us something? Mama, do you? Anyways, let's not go there. Let's not go there. But I feel like rushing into like the whole calling out, dragging online, it wasn't cool, because the fact that this could have hampered or tampered with her business, which is also her source of livelihood, was not considered. Like that thought was not considered, and it's not nice at all. Okay? I'm not gonna support what is not supportable. But I mean, guys, come on. I felt like Debbie was too quick, and matters like this can be resolved in private. Yes, that's just my humble opinion. I'm not saying anybody should listen to me. I'm just saying my truths. My truths. So guys, tell me, what do you think? If you were in Debbie's shoes, believe you me, there are some things you're not going to be listening, that will not be making sense to you because you're the bride. At the same time, if you were in the event planner shoes, you know that this is something she has been doing for. She knows these things. You get? But at the end of the day, communication is key, guys. All right. So that's my humble take on this whole issue. And I'd like for you guys to tell me what you think on this particular issue. What do you think about, what's even your thoughts on wedding planning, like events planners here in Nigeria? What's your take you get from this whole issue? If you're a Debbie fan or you're a Shamal fan, you know what's going on, you're an events planner, tell me what you think about this case. I'd really like to hear your opinion. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know what you think. Okay? And do not forget to like this video, share to your friends, and of course, subscribe. You know I'm your favorite darling, Jessie Rogers, right? That's what I do. I make you people happy with the things I say, and you know it. So I'd like you to tell me, guys, what's your take on this issue? I want to know. I know you want to know. Okay, so this is bye-bye, and we're wrapping it up. This has been a wonderful time with you guys. See you next time. Mwah.